This is Ezekiel. He's a bit of a wild one. And this is my beautiful family. And this is Noah. He's just like his mother. And today is the first day of school. You see, as the first day of school, it will either go two ways. Either they will love it or they will hate it. And whichever way it goes, it creates a lasting memory in them. And today's topic is about creating those lasting memories. But first, let's go back to last week and I will explain why creating lasting memories are important. Today's topic is about creating those memorable memories with your family and your kids. So far the farm has been a hit. So if you ever want to create some memories with your children, just take them out on an adventure. Go for camping or stay on the farm or just go and do something with them that they will enjoy. And I mean, on our house farm, there is like a jacuzzi kind of thing. So the boys were like swimming in it and I managed to warm it up last night. I had to create a fire and then I warmed it up for them. So yeah, they loved it. They were swimming last night in the jacuzzi. It's all late last night. It's all like 9 or 10 o'clock last night. So they were quite tired when they went to bed, passed out. It's been an amazing couple of days so far. It's easy to come up with things that you can do. I think what most people struggle with is actually using their time to look for things that you can go and do. Also do some research for yourself. Listen to what your wife says that she wants to go and do. Find out from the kids what they want to do. And then do the research and then find a place where you can do that. It doesn't have to be a stay over. It can literally be a drive to somewhere, go and have fun, do it and enjoy it. And a good tip is to start early in the morning. Because early in the morning there's hardly anyone on the roads. It is so peaceful, it's chilled. The kids will still be sleeping. So when you put them in the car, they won't stay awake for very long in the car. They'll just pass out and sleep. So just do it early in the morning. Get it over and done with the drive. So when you get there, the kids are fresh because they just woke up from their nap. And you can grab a coffee and then go and have fun. Whether it's going to a little farm with all the animals, whatever you guys want to do. It makes the whole day better. And it feels much longer. So by the time you guys get home, you're tired, kids are tired, everybody goes to bed early. So to me, that's a win. Don't know how your kids are at night, but kids are rough, man. But it's joyful. I love it. And you know, the interesting fact is I never wanted to get married and I never wanted to have kids until I met my wife. Until I saw her, I was like, you know what, this is it. I won't mind being married, I won't mind having kids. And it turned out wonderful, man. Married life is the best. Obviously there's your ups and downs in marriage, but communication is key and willing to work on it is key. When I met my wife, it was just after God spoke to me and he said to me, go to a church. And so on Monday afternoon when I went to CrossFit, that's when I saw this beautiful lady as she walked into the gym. I was like, that's it. I still said to my friends, all my friends knew I never wanted to get married. I was so hectic against everything with marriage and children and all of that. But when she walked in, I still looked at her. I was like, walked over to my friends. I'm like, that is my wife. And from there on, we started speaking. And then that very next weekend, I came to church because she worked at church. And I didn't know that. I just like randomly asked her, what do you do for a living? She's like, no, I work for the church. So I'm like, great. It's gonna sound weird, but I need to get to a church. Is there any way that I can come with you on Sunday? And that's how I ended up going on Sunday to church and gave my life to the Lord. And from there on, it completely just changed. But I would say it changed that Friday, when God spoke to me on the Friday evening, when he said to me, get to a church. I think with that encounter, my whole life changed already. So, well, we say it changed, but God has a predestined plan for each and one of us. So he knows we're going to be saved on this day. He knows who we're going to get married to. And yes, we can make wrong decisions and marry the wrong people and all of that. But if you're obedient and you listen to the voice of God, then you won't make those mistakes. You'll actually make the correct decisions in your life because you are listening and you're obeying what God is saying to you. And I think that is the biggest key that Christians need to learn, and not be all not spiritual, but not be all against the spiritual realm when it comes to God and Jesus. Is because with the Holy Spirit will keep speaking to us. He will remind us. And when we are obedient to the Holy Spirit, it makes it much easier to learn, to listen and obey what God is saying and doing. As a Christian, that's one of the things that you need to learn, especially as a father. You need to make those correct decisions, the right decisions, and one way in doing that is to hear what the Holy Spirit is telling you to do for that day. And so, yeah, if there's a big takeaway from this, it's kind of a mixed message because it's also creating memories, but it's also, I just feel like there's a few fathers watching this right now that you've never listened or heard the voice of God. And I would suggest you to learn and to understand what it means to hear and to listen to the voice of God. And just be obedient. Stop putting it in your mind and thinking that God doesn't speak to you. God does speak to you. The Holy Spirit will speak to you clearly. Not like a voice you hear, a big voice. That can happen, but that's not how God will speak to most of the people. He would speak to you through the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is very gentle. He's very gentle. He never contradicts the word. That's also another thing. But if you want to find out more on how to recognize the voice of God and how to hear and obey God's voice clearly, leave it in the comments and I'll make a video and I'll teach you, and I'll go through the steps with you in how you would hear the voice of God, and just to recognize him when he speaks to you, that it's not from your mind or from the devil, that it's from God and from the Holy Spirit, like teaching you and guiding you. Because the Holy Spirit is our comforter. He leads us and he guides us. And like I said, he will never contradict what the Word of God is saying. So let me know if you want a teaching on that. If I need to take you through the steps, because I do sense that there are fathers that they don't hear the voice of God or they don't believe in it. So if you want to find out, let me know and I can do it for you. But anyway, I'm done with the hike, going back to the family. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this has helped someone today in creating those lasting memories with your family. And I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you can do me a favor is to let me know in the comments what sort of videos you guys would like to see, because I'm still trying to figure this whole journey out in what I can put out there for you guys. Is it more based on lessons? What sort of videos would you like to see? There is a need for a channel like this where we help the fathers, the young fathers, in starting their fatherhood journey with your kids, whether you just married and you just had a baby. I do see a need for fathers, and I would like to help the fathers out. So if I can share helpful tips, I'm more than happy to help out. So let me know in the comments. Share this video with whoever needed this, and I'll see you tomorrow.